everyone, welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I am Catherine. Time to put down the Christmas decorations and get to organizing for a little while at least. Now JDA wants us to organize a children's space. Now I am in my husband's library/office at home, and that's where much work is needed. But I want to show you some of the progress that I have made with organizing his space. Now, in addition to his unique system for stacking books along the walls and in the closets, he also had books in totes. And we simply just had to agree to a system which simply was to purge. What is it that you're not going to read again? And he came up with quite a few books that he was no longer interested in. So what he didn't want, he simply donated. Now to have custom bookcases installed in the room. Well, after getting a few bids, I was not pleased. Neither was my husband. The first bid was $2,320. I shopped furniture outlets as well as regular furniture stores, and all of their bookcases measuring at least 78 inches was over $600. Well, sheer determination took me off the beaten path, and I found a used old furniture office supply store. It was absolutely amazing. I found bookcases and office chairs, amazing stuff. But I was really interested in the actual bookcases. And guys, they had everything from oak, mahogany, everything that I wanted. Now, what you're looking at is an assortment of heights. The height that I really wanted to stick to was around about 78 inches. But what I ended up finding was Hale bookcases. That's right, one of the finest makers of bookcases in the world. Now you can find them on Wayfair, and guys, listen, 72 inches is going to cost you $1,400. A 60-inch bookcase is going to cost you around $1,100. Now we decided to get the 60-inch bookcase, which was absolutely perfect, so we can actually decorate the space above the bookcases a little bit later. But guys, aren't they beautiful? Here are 4 of them. We later went back and got the other 2 to just cover the second wall, and that's it. So we are so impressed with this setup and the quality of the bookcases that we got for basically around $750. Now with the books on the shelves, I was hoping to have the shelves labeled by the time this video was posted, but at the last minute we changed our mind. We decided not to go with these smaller labels because as we're getting older, our vision is changing, and you know what? Smaller the fonts, the harder it is to read. So we decided to go with these larger clip-ons. They're 6 inches long, and you can just simply slide in and out a new label anytime that you want to. Now, using the binder clips to label your shelves is not a bad idea. Just play it safe and make sure that you bend down that piece in the center with a pair of pliers. It can be a little sharp and it might cut you. And then just press and slide out the little silver handle. Now, my husband is a pastor and he has a master's in theology, and he will be pursuing his doctorate. So it's very important that I got his input as to how he wanted the books to be arranged on the shelf, considering this will be his study room. So on the very top shelf, you will see several rows of commentaries. And then, of course, on the second rows down to the very bottom, you'll see New Testament into Old Testament. And of course, he has organized the books in order of the books in the Bible. So that's very important to him to be involved in this. We also have the books on the right next to the door. That whole section is dedicated to his favorite authors, John MacArthur to be specific. He is out of the alphabet and he occupies the top 2 shelves. So the bottom 2 shelves on the very right-hand side are for new arrivals or books that he is taking over to the church. So it helps to have the person that you're organizing the room for involved in the entire process, and it makes it a whole lot easier. Now when my clip-on labels arrive, they're going to be placed in the center of each shelf with the author's name or the actual reference for that shelf, whether it is commentaries, small groups, no matter what it may be. But I'll just have one label in the center of each shelf. Well, that's it for me, guys. You're going to find the links to the rest of the participants in this collaboration in the comments area of my video. So remember to click, watch, enjoy, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay in prayer and stay creative. Merry Christmas!